The Pull of Home, Returning to Jamaica and Investing in Its Real Estate, by Jamaica Homes, published on September 15, 2025. There is a rhythm that never leaves you. You can hear it faintly in the streets of London, where Caribbean families have made homes for generations, or in the steady hum of a New York apartment block, where laughter and music echo long into the night. For those of us with Jamaican roots, it is a rhythm that calls quietly but insistently, home. Boy oh boy, moving back to Jamaica as a UK or US citizen is not just a move, it is a journey of memory and hope. The island calls like a gentle wind, brushing past the mind, tugging at the heart. And yet, it is a place that demands respect, foresight, and courage. It is paradise, but paradise, as we know, is never without its thorns. The dreams of youth and the wisdom of return. To be somebody was my heart's desire. So me never stop send up prayer. These lines from Been There Before resonate like a heartbeat across the generations. For those who grew up in London, Manchester, Birmingham, or the corners of Brooklyn and Miami, Jamaica is both myth and memory. It is the smell of cocoa bread at dawn, the distant strum of a guitar at a street corner, the warmth of the sun on a cheek long chilled by northern winters. But moving back is not simply a matter of longing. It is a practical decision wrapped in emotion. For retirees or older returnees, Jamaica can indeed be a paradise, a place where mornings are golden and the afternoons languid, where the income streams have already been established, and life slows just enough to allow breathing, reflection, and the gentle art of living. For the younger, the ambitious, the returnees who carry families and dreams, the equation is more complex. Whole heap a fight we fight, would a need 1,000 books fee right, the psalm warns. The island is competitive. Paychecks do not mirror those in London or New York. Jobs, particularly those at the top, are limited. Tourism is a lion's den, and entry without experience or exceptional skill is like stepping into a storm unprepared. Between two worlds, London, the US, and the island. The pull of Jamaica is strong. It is in the blood, in the stories whispered by grandparents about the Windrush, about those who left the island to carve lives abroad, yet never fully left their roots behind. For some, it is a pilgrimage. For others, a reckoning. Returning from London or the US is not a simple reversal of direction. It is the negotiation of two worlds, the one that shaped you, with its structure, predictability, and currency of opportunity, and the one that birthed you, with its unpredictability, vibrancy, and raw life. Memba de darkest part a de night is just before daylight. That lyric is a compass. It reminds returnees that the struggles, the late-night worries, the financial calculations are all part of the path. Before every dawn in Jamaica, there is a night to be negotiated, a storm of bills, schooling decisions, employment uncertainty. But there is also daylight, a morning that carries promise if you have prepared. Real estate, the foundation of return. When moving back, real estate is both anchor and canvas. It is where your life in Jamaica takes shape, and where your investment secures a future. For older returnees, the approach is straightforward, smaller, simpler. Manageable properties with low maintenance and good security. Condominiums in gated communities, apartments with minimal upkeep, and proximity to services create freedom rather than stress. For younger returnees, or those planning to build wealth, the strategy is layered. Choose locations wisely, understand the market, and plan for both appreciation and rental potential. Montego Bay, Kingston, Ocho Rios, each carries its own rhythm, its own price, its own lifestyle nuances. And yes, the competition is real. The only people me can turn to have it the worst too, Masika sings. Acknowledging the grind and resilience needed to thrive. Investing in property in Jamaica is about more than numbers. It is about roots, about grounding yourself in soil that has nurtured generations while navigating the practicalities of modern life. Poetry in the streets and plans in the mind. There is a poetry to moving back. Walking down a quiet lane in St. Andrew. Listening to the hum of cicadas in the trees. Feeling the sun play across the shutters of a freshly painted house. You understand why people long for this place. It is not just nostalgia, it's belonging. Yet this poetry must meet pragmatism. For those planning families, schools, or businesses, you must ask, what is my plan? Can I sustain my lifestyle here? What are my income streams? The pay is not the same as abroad. Interest rates bite harder. The competition for top jobs is fierce. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Achieve anything with the right plan. Let these lyrics be your mantra. Returnees need courage in the heart, strategy in the mind, and a clear plan for financial survival and growth. Timing is everything. When is the right time to move back? If retirement or semi-retirement is near and your income streams are secure, now may be perfect. If you are young, ambitious, and reliant on local employment, it may be wise to delay until you have a plan, resources, and a network. If you have a running business or the potential to start one with capital and insight, Jamaica can reward initiative. Moving without a plan is like laying bricks in the air, beautiful, but ultimately unstable. Planning, research, and patience are the mortar that will hold your new life together. The challenges we face. There are challenges, and they are real. Income disparity. Salaries are often far below those abroad. Make sure your income plan matches your lifestyle expectations. High costs for education and healthcare. Schools, hospitals, and health insurance are significant considerations for families. Cultural readjustment. Returning is not always seamless. Even if you grew up in Jamaica, life abroad shapes your expectations and habits. Business hurdles. Navigating bureaucracy, taxes, and logistics requires local insight and patience. Yet the reward, the chance to live fully, to reconnect with roots, to invest in a tangible, appreciating asset, is immense. The Windrush echo and the pull of home. There is a story that stretches across generations, from the Windrush ships docking in London to the family reunions in Kingston. We carry histories, memories, and aspirations in our pockets, like seeds waiting for fertile soil. The pull of Jamaica is strong. It is more than climate or scenery. It is ancestral gravity. Back in a school, a sing-pon choir, I know pain. From the day my life began, a no little bit a tears run, Romain Virgo sings. Every returnee understands this line. We carry histories of struggle, displacement, ambition, and hope. And yet, despite all, we come back. Not blindly, but with intention, with investment, with a vision for ourselves and our families. Real estate as a legacy. For many, property is the intersection of poetry and practicality. A home is not just bricks and mortar, it is shelter, memory, and investment. Dean Jones, founder of Jamaica Homes, offers a simple but profound insight. Invest in Jamaica, but invest wisely. Real estate is a foundation, not a gamble. Older returnees benefit from smaller, manageable properties that free their time to enjoy life. Younger investors should consider long-term growth, rental potential, and strategic location. The island is vibrant, full of opportunity, but success demands planning, patience, and insight. Property, when chosen carefully, becomes more than an asset. It becomes a statement of intention, a commitment to roots, to family, and to a life fully lived. Poetry and practicality, living the island dream. There's a line between dreaming and doing. Some days, you feel it acutely. The humid air presses, bills loom, and the competition gnaws at your patience. Yet the island reminds you, daily, why it matters. Imagine standing on the balcony of a small apartment overlooking Montego Bay, the sea a riot of turquoise, the breeze carrying the laughter of children at play. The sun sets like a painting, and in the distance, reggae music floats through the air. Everything go all right. Memba the darkest part of the night is just before daylight, the song promises. Yes, the darkest part is the struggle, the uncertainty, the fight. But the daylight, your daylight, is rich with opportunity. Jamaica rewards those who plan, invest, and persevere. Closing thoughts: the right time, the right plan. Returning to Jamaica is a journey, a negotiation between dreams and reality. It is about timing, preparation, and courage. Whether you're returning for retirement, family, business, or investment, the principles remain the same. Know your income. Secure it before you move. Plan your investment. Property can be your anchor if chosen wisely. Respect the market. Competition is fierce. Strategy is essential. Embrace the poetry. Jamaica is as much a feeling as a place. In the end, Jamaica is more than a location. It is a rhythm that pulses in your chest, a light that dances across the waves, and a story that invites you to write your own chapter. As you take the leap, remember, the darkest night is just before daylight. And when you land, ready and prepared, the island will welcome you with open arms, warm sun, and endless possibility. Invest smart, live fully, and let the pull of home guide you. Disclaimer: the images in this post are for illustrative purposes only. Any resemblance to real people, places, or events is purely coincidental.